Hello everybody, it's Mr. Garcia here. I hope you're doing wonderful today. And once again, we are here to practice 2-point perspective. I hope you're doing wonderful. I got told that I was moving a little bit too fast in the process of making the video. So I decided to go ahead and make another video. Hopefully I can slow down a little bit. This is the type of feedback that I enjoy. Please, if you find something too difficult, let me know so that I don't continue making the same mistakes, okay? So if you ever feel like I'm moving too fast or if you really don't understand something, let me know. I'll try my best to help you understand it, okay? Or I'll try to make things clear next time or take that into consideration, alright? Well, so that being said, as you can tell, we are back in Photoshop. That is because I find it easier for me to cut videos in here. I can just pause the video when I need to get some reference. And I just feel like the quality is way better this way, okay? I also don't have to rely on the sunlight or having a light on me, so this makes it easier. So like I was saying, today we'll be working on 2-point perspective. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some reference over here so we can understand how 2-point perspective is supposed to look like, and then we'll be all right. We'll see. And just like that, here we have them. All right. So I'll actually take this picture in a few seconds, actually in a few later on, and I'll go ahead and do it right now. So this is the part where it's easier with the ruler than it is with the pencil. But yeah, if you were to draw a line going this way and a line going this way, same with the line going here and the line going there, there you would be able to find your vanishing points. It should be like around here. In fact, let's go ahead and make this picture a little bit smaller so we can go ahead and create the vanishing points. All right, like that. Okay, so these are examples of 2-point perspective. So our vanishing points are right here. So if I wanted to create that, see, and there, if you were to create the windows and all of that, but yeah. So right now I'm just gonna show you most of the perspective drawings, pictures that I looked up on the internet. None of these are mine, just so you guys know. So we have this one. The vanishing point is gonna be like around here. Yeah, around here. So, and with this one's gonna be around here. So just these are just pictures to get you a better idea on how 2-point perspective looks like. This one, you have your first vanishing point that goes all the way over there, and then this one that's really, really far. What I mean is, let me show you. There you go. Turn this one back on. Erase everything on it. So you have this one, actually, like that. You see how far that one is, as opposed to the vanishing point that's right here. So that is if you ever get a picture and you need to find out where the vanishing point is because you forgot to locate it at first and you threw it away or something, you can always find it by getting your like the lines to go horizontally, sideways. Okay. So this one. This was a drawing. Again, this is not mine. I just like the way it looks, and I think they did a wonderful job at creating the perspective. Yeah, so you have this really nice corner building right here, and then you see how amazing, how nice all the lines go towards the vanishing point, which is right here, and then your other vanishing point, which is around right here. This is so this is an amazing example of vanishing lines. I mean, using vanishing points correctly. All of you guys did a wonderful job, by the way. So I'm not saying that you guys did it. I'm just saying if you wanted to add more detail, that's how you would do it, okay? So you have your lines going this way. So you see how they use the vanishing point, I'm sorry. And then look how straight this is. Okay? So your vertical lines, your lines going up and down, are always gonna be straight unless you are doing a 3-point perspective, which we're not gonna get on it, at least not yet, okay? That one's extremely hard to understand, and you first need to completely understand 2-point perspective. Alright, and then you see how the window, let me zoom in, you see how the window protrudes outwards? So if I were to copy this, and then, you know, make this a little bit bigger, like this, that's not really doing anything for us. But if we were to go ahead and I took my line from the vanishing point right here, and you know, I would make a line like this. Again, I'm sorry, I don't have a ruler, I'm using a computer. So to get this protrusion that you have, this extrusion, the margin of the window that protrudes forward, you would, to create this first line right here, you would have to use your other vanishing point that's right here, okay? The one that's right going this way, okay? So for the one that protrudes like this, okay? Then you would have to use that one. So for all the lines that how can I explain this? For all the lines that are flat on the face of the building, like let's say this face, you know, flat as in like this, you would use this vanishing point, okay? For the ones that are flat on this side of the building, you would use this vanishing point. And then for wherever you want to go ahead and protrude forward, extrude your windows or an object, you would use the other one, the opposite one. So you would, for the ones protruding right here, sure, it's on this side, no, it's on your right side, but you're gonna use your left vanishing point, okay? And I understand this is extremely hard to understand. I just hope that I'm making it clear enough so everybody can understand it. And again, if you don't understand, don't worry. These are things that with practice you get better at, okay? So don't think that just because you're struggling on it that that you're not good. It's not that. Everybody struggles a little bit. Okay. So yeah. So whatever ones are not like flat on the side of the building, you use the opposite, okay? So we have our door right here. So we use the doors on the right, we use our right one. The doors on the left, we use the left one. This one right here, you know, it protrudes a little bit. It has a little more detail. It has this. So what? And actually, just so you know, they made a little bit mistake right here. This right here, they should have used a perspective more like that. Because if you take your perspective vanishing point that's right there, and you go like that, see? It's closer to that than the ones they have, because the ones they have is going down too much, kind of like this. Alright? And you can tell, see? If I were to take a straight line, let's go ahead and use our pen. You see that? You see where, even though this line's straight, look where it's leading. So everybody makes mistakes, even this person. Okay, if they wanted to have their vanishing point, it would be like around right there. So if you're gonna create the corners, of like a window, make sure it also leads to your vanishing point. Okay, just how they did it with this. Should be like around there. See, they did a really good job with this one. But again, probably they just were tired and they had to rush it a little bit. Besides that, it's still a really nice drawing. I mean, I picked it for a reason, right? It's really, really nice. I actually really, really like it. Okay, another perspective drawing. I know this is a little bit blurry, but the reason why I like it and why I picked it to show you guys is because, and again, this is not you guys' drawing, so I don't want you to think, oh, my classmate is doing something so amazing and I'm not. No, these are professional people who are doing these drawings, and at times even we struggle. Okay, so just so you know. Again, I apologize for going too fast on the last video, and I should have shown you guys more examples like this one. Okay, so I love this drawing solely because it shows you your vanishing points right here and that everything's connected to it. Okay, so you have your road right here, you have your roads, and then your buildings. So if we go to the buildings like this, you can actually see that everything is inside this type of box. So if you look at this, let me use the pen. You see how perfect that is? If you look at it from here to this vanishing point, that's really nice. Hopefully you guys can see the windows. I know it's really blurry, and I apologize for that. There's little windows right here. See? The windows on the building, they all go straight to the vanishing point. This person did an amazing job. If you look at this corner of the building, let me erase that there. From here to here, they followed it. And then even though it's a little bit skewed from here to here, hopefully you guys can see what I mean. I just noticed that the line is really, really thin. This blue line. Okay, look. Here, let me go ahead and draw it like this. So it all leads to your vanishing point. Okay. This truck right here, you know, it's driving on the road, but still, you know, it's not always gonna be 100% perfect because it's an object that is moving, so it may have a different vanishing point than the rest of the things in it. Okay, so that can happen. Of course, it can happen. All right. So you got your vanishing point right here. Okay, so you have your vanity. I actually got a ruler. You can hear? Okay, you can hear it. I'm using a ruler on a computer. I know. Okay, so right now I'm lining up this the ruler to the vanishing point. So if you have that, then I go ahead and take this. Go ahead and. So I'm assuming that's where the vanishing point is. Like I said, you can see that the truck actually defies it a little bit, not 100% on it. So if I were to follow the other one, like this, there you go. It's still on the same general direction, but it looks as if this person used the whole black circle that you have right here and that you have right here as their vanishing point, which it's okay for you to use the big of a target, but the smaller it is, the more precise and more correct your drawing will look. Again, I still actually really love the drawing. I just wish it would be a little bit clearer, but it's still a really, really nice drawing. Okay, let's go ahead and do one more. We have right here, and this is really nice and crisp. You can tell where the first vanishing point is. The first vanishing point is somewhere around right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and make this smaller, so we can find the second vanishing point. I think that's better. So again, using a little ruler right here, I'm gonna go ahead and oops, that was my mistake. Using the ruler. Okay, so we have that, and then look at this. I will use my ruler going this way. I use the lines from the sidewalk, and I use the lines from the top of the roof to find the vanishing point, which is right here. This person did it correct. That means that using this vanishing point, I should be able to create everything around it, and around this building, this drawing, and I was correct. See? So if while aligning this, I can go ahead and oops, sorry, that was my mistake. See? So their vanishing point, again, it's right there. Okay, that's their vanishing point right there. And then for this one, it's right there. So if I wanted to create another building, I don't know, somewhere, let's say we have a building, a humongous building right here. Okay, it's right here. That's the corner of it. I would go ahead and use my ruler. Or since I'm using Photoshop, I can also, that's a little bit too high. I can use shift click like that to go ahead and create lines. Okay, and if I want to go ahead and create the width, no, again, the vertical lines are just straight. There you go. And then you have, see, we created a little building on this drawing already. And if I wanted to add the windows, I would go ahead and create like little lines. Like this. Okay. But yeah, so that's how this person created their drawing. And as you can see, it's really nice and crisp. They did an amazing job drawing this. You don't have to add this much detail. This is professional work. This person put hours into this drawing, hours and hours into this drawing. So will you be able to get to this level? Of course you will. Yes, you will. Yes. But I apologize for taking it so fast on you guys. So what I wanted to do today, I know it was a lot of talking, but I felt like I needed to talk about examples of 2-point perspective so you guys better understood it. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw, and I want you guys to do the same. I'm gonna go ahead and draw together, okay? I'll start with my horizon line, like always. We got this and this one for our vanishing points. And I want us to create a city, but we will start our city with just boxes. Once everybody has the boxes correct, that's when we will go ahead and add more detail to our boxes to make them look like actual buildings, okay? So hopefully, so this is gonna be a 2-week project. So this week and next week. And don't feel like you need to turn it in on the same day. You can go ahead and take your time when drawing, okay? Alright. So I will be using color lines to showcase more of a sketch. So for you guys, that would be more of drawing really light. Okay? And I want to see all of the lines. Alright. So first, like we showed you in the other drawings. So depending on how can I explain this? like let's say I want my first corner of the building to be here or here. It's gonna affect the whole drawing completely, okay? So I will actually choose to have my building. Should I have it straight on the center? I feel like we will have it right here. Okay. But now I'm not gonna do too tough a building. Okay, so we have our first building. Perfect. And don't forget, we are first doing our boxes. So again, pivoting my ruler from here to here. We'll create this line. Pivoting, that means putting my ruler from here and aligning it with here. We go ahead and create this one. Okay. I'll go ahead and change the colors. Yeah, cyan. From this corner to this corner, and then aligning this point to this point, we get this. Okay, we got two triangles. We can go ahead and create something like this, like we said. So that can be our first building. Maybe for the next building I wanted to have a bigger building, perhaps one that's maybe this one separated from this corner building. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. I want it to be this tall. Okay, so again, from this to this, that's this side. From this corner to this corner, that's this side. And then depending on how wide I want it to be, I want it to be this wide. Okay, so now we got our boxes. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean by our boxes. So now with the pencil, go ahead and take like this. Oops. To here. So after I did the sketch of just the boxes, okay, this is just the boxes where the actual building will go. Okay, oops, and as you can see, I actually forgot to do one more, which is the other cyan one. From here to this corner to showcase the line that will be touching the floor. So you can't just do a straight, sideways one. You have to actually align it like that. So that's our 2 blocks right now. We need more. Okay, let me go ahead and lower the color on this one around there. We need more. Maybe we have more going this way. They may be higher, smaller than this one. There you go. I want it to be taller. I want it to go here. You can barely see that. There you go. Turn it back up. There you go. So that's this corner. This goes there. You have this one that goes right here. And I want it to be this tall. You can see how skewed this is getting. That is because it's getting closer and closer to our vanishing point. Okay. When something gets closer to your vanishing point, what should happen with it? It should get smaller. But as you can see, I made the mistake of making it bigger. So a quick fix to that is go ahead and erase it, of course. So you can go ahead and erase it, and give in to the fact that you have to make it smaller. Okay. So this building is gonna go here. Okay, cyan. From here to here. Perfect. And this tall. You see how much less cute that looks? Less unrealistic. This looks closer to more realistic. Let me go ahead and highlight it in black. But before I do that, from here to here, that's our ground line. Okay. And then you go to here. There you go. So those are our boxes. And don't forget, like I said, they're just placeholders right now. We will actually get to draw the buildings, not just yet, okay? I hope this way it's easier for you guys to understand how to do this. I'm trying to take it slower, okay? So that's why I try to make it into 2 videos, not just one long one, boring one. What else should I do? Let's go ahead and maybe I want to go ahead and lower this a little bit, maybe to there, not too low. Okay, because I wanted to add another building on the background. That's why, like a really tall one right here, like maybe like a little tower. Let's go ahead. It goes like right there. From there to our vanishing point, we create the line. I don't want it to be that tall. And then from here to here, we create the other line right there. Oh wow! And I just noticed something. I was using the wrong layer. So we said our building is this tall. From here to here, and then from here, oh, come on, there you go. From here to here, there you go. Okay, and now I'll go back to this one where I can go ahead and create these lines. Okay. So simple shapes, just like how when you're creating a character, you can just use simple shapes. Oh, I'll be right back. I am sorry about that. Actually, I was going for quite a while, so I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I think I was saying something about how even with drawings, like drawing people, drawing animals, a lot of artists we tend to go ahead and draw it we tend to draw with simple shapes, geometric shapes, kind of like squares, circles. We use triangles. In this case, to create the underdrawing, the easier part, the sketch, the underbelly, not the underbelly, I'm sorry, like the skeleton of what we're drawing, we'll be using boxes, okay? Again, I apologize about the noise. For you guys, it was only a few seconds. For me, I had to do something. Okay. I want to draw a building that's like that tall. You know what? Let's draw a building that's protruding forward a little bit. So, like that. No, it has to be blue from here. Building that's around there. So, building that's like that. Okay. Actually, there. From there. Protruding forward a little bit. From there to there. And now we draw from here to here and to here. Remember, it's gonna be skewed because of how far ahead, how close to the vanishing point it is. It's too skinny. There you go, I like that one better. Okay. Oh, and I made the same mistake I made last time. I drew on the wrong layer. One blue line gone. There you go. Perfect. One more time. It happens. Mistakes happen. Oh, I wish they didn't happen as often, but they do. And it's okay. From there, it's lazy. There. Okay. And then you go here. And you go here. That's too skinny. There you go. Now we go to this one. We draw the boxes. From there to there. From here to here. Here. And here. And again, remember, this is the same as me using the ruler, okay? The creating the lines. Because they're still straight lines, okay? So again, all I want to see is just the boxes. If you're struggling, please take a time. Don't feel like you need to turn them in today. Alright, if you feel like you're struggling a little bit too much, take a break. You can always come back to it. Maybe there. I want that one to be like that. Go back to this one. I want this one to be that tall. Why don't we create let's go ahead and create a sidewalk, little one, and then we will be close to being done. That's too skinny. Too skinny. There you go. And then from you to here. Too close. There you go. That's better. In one of the drawings that I showed you, let me go ahead and see. There was some thickness to it, to the sidewalk. I believe. Well, this one has a little bit of thickness, but there was another one that was even thicker. This one, see? Now I don't want our sidewalk to be extremely thick like this one, but I want us to have a little bit of thickness, okay? And then we can also create the road. Okay. So while being on this one, like that, I think that makes more sense to me. You guys don't see that? Good. There to there. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and again go with our black line to there, to there, to there, and to there. And there's our sidewalk. All right. That's what we have so far. Now, I said we were gonna create a road. We can still, yes. We can go ahead and create a road coming from here, like that, and then one coming from here, like that. Okay. I feel like this one right here is a little bit too ugly. There you go. That's better. Feels really tiny actually. And don't worry if you have to erase and redraw. That's just part of art, really. Okay? Don't be lazy, Mr. Garcia. There. That's the sidewalk. I'm gonna go ahead and you don't have to do this now. I'll go ahead and create a little bit. A little bit of a building. Same with over here. Alright, now I'm just gonna go ahead and ink that in black. So again, you guys don't have to do this part.
Say what?
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and ink this, and then that's gonna be it. So again, I just want you guys to go ahead and create some boxes like this, okay? So that I'm not expecting detail yet. Detail comes later, I'm sorry. Okay? We can worry about the detail way later. Right now we're worried about the idea. How is our building gonna look like and all of that? Okay, so after this, there you go, I'm done. So this is what we have so far. We can maybe create some more buildings back there. I don't know yet, but for now, this is what we have. We have our main boxes where our buildings are gonna go, and then from there we'll create more detail and all of that. Okay. So again, this is all I'm expecting from you guys for today. Hopefully you guys understand it. You see how all the lines that I created, they all lead to my vanishing points, to vanishing point 1 over here and vanishing point 2 over here. Okay. So again, I hope you guys understand. I hope it was clear this time. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful time. Please take care, and I hope to see you next time. All right. Bye bye.